the truth about Gambella, insecurity, and misinformation. Today, I want to shed light on a critical issue that has been overlooked: the escalating insecurity in Gambella, and to be specific, in Abol district, and the troubling spread of misinformation about the ongoing violence in Gambella. It is time for a deeper, more honest conversation. The situation in Abol district has reached an alarming and unacceptable level. Army element identified as the Nyak terrorist group have not only blocked a major public road in Gambella, but have also cut off the electricity supplied to both the Nuer National Zone and Eating Special District, affecting thousands of innocent civilians. This is not just a minor disruption, it is a deliberate act that restricts movement, shut down essential services, place life at risk. Students, patients, workers, and families are now paying the price for lawlessness and the absence of timely government intervention. When public roads are blocked and essential services like electricity are deliberately cut off, we must ask, where is the government? Where is Gambella government? Where is the responsibility to protect citizens, maintain public infrastructure, and enforce the rule of law? Silence and inaction only emboldened those who thrived on chaos and violence. The people of Gambella deserve safety, dignity, and equal protection under the law, just like every other citizen of Ethiopia. So we call for urgent action, an independent investigation, and accountability to restore peace and essential services immediately. In addition to these ongoing attacks, the narrative surrounding the violence in Gambella become distorted. Many media houses, media outlets have focused on isolated incidents, but they have failed to acknowledge the full context of the violence. Before the retaliation took place, Nuer civilians were already being killed. They were targeted. 4 Nuer women were murdered while traveling in an ambulance. A Nuer banker was shot dead while at work in Gambella town. Multiple Nuer civilians were targeted across the region, and even those who are in the refugee camp just because they are being Nuer. Why were these deaths overlooked in mainstream report? Another troubling aspect is the role played by some voices in the diaspora. Some of these groups are sponsoring dangerous narrative, labeling the entire Nuer community, Nuer people in Gambella, as refugees, and calling for their removal from the region. This is not just divisive, it is counterproductive. It ignores the reality that many of those who are making this claim are refugees themselves. The people that are making this claim, they are refugees in diaspora, having fled conflict years ago. And instead of calling for division, we must call for unity and truth. While some groups point fingers claiming victimhood, it is crucial to ask, why is there selective outrage? Why is there silence on the suffering of Nuer civilians? The refusal to acknowledge the death of Nuer people earlier in this conflict is part of a larger problem. This selective reporting only fuels hatred and deepens mistrust. Peace cannot be built on a foundation of lies and half-truths. Gambella is at a crossroad. We cannot let the narrative be dictated by those who seek to divide us. The violence must stop. The truth must be whole. And urgent action is required to restore peace. We call for an independent investigation for accountability for those who block roads and cut essential services, and for a commitment to the safety and well-being of all civilians, regardless of their ethnicity. The people of Gambella deserve better. They work together to make sure that justice, peace, and human dignity are not just words, but reality.